everybody's holding out for a hero, and at Subway, they say they've got an Italian hero. Is that kind of like Sylvester Stallone? I don't know, but we'll find out right after this on OTR. You are looking live at Subway in the Crossroads Center in Bailey's Crossroads, Falls Church, Virginia. I've reviewed many things from this shopping center before, including the DQ and the Wingstop, which used to be a Radio Shack. And of course, I've told you before how I am banned from the Z Kebab. However, I'm not banned from the Subway, and I might wish that I was after today if this Italian hero isn't what they say it is. But let's go ahead and take a look at it. I went ahead and got the 6-inch version, and that's basically because I'm kind of broke this week, and also I've been eating too many cheesesteaks. Let's go ahead and unwrap this bad boy and see what it looks like. Alright, and there it is, the Italian Hero. 6 inches for $4.75, or roughly $5.03 after tax. And yes, what we have here is an Italian bread, or white bread as they call it. And if you open that up, what you have inside in terms of meats are capicola, mortadella, and Genoa salami, as well as provolone cheese, and then also oil and vinegar, as well as, what did they call it? Mediterranean oregano. This thing doesn't look all that appetizing to me. It looks pretty sloppy. I did have them toasted because I learned over the summer that the best way to have an Italian sub is hot, so that some of the fat and juices from the meats kind of mix together and get in there with the cheese and really taste really good. I don't know if their little toaster oven thing can really achieve that goal, but maybe it will. I went ahead and had them dress it with tomatoes as well as lettuce and pickles. I was going to get mayonnaise and I forgot. Oh well. Hopefully it's good enough and not too dry without it. Maybe that oil can sustain it. I don't know, but we'll find out right after this on OTR. Alright gang, I am back, and yes, the annoying engine noise has stopped as the Metro Access bus has pulled away. For some reason they had to pull up right next to me with the engine on, right there at the beginning of my point of view. But anyway, let me go ahead and show this to you a little bit more closely. There you go. Not that impressive looking, much like most of Subway's efforts. Show it to you next to my noggin the way I always do. And I don't know if that's 6 inches or not, because my head certainly is longer than 6 inches. But I don't know how much longer than 6 inches. The meats don't smell that pungent, so I'm a little worried about that. Usually a sandwich like this, you really get a zesty Italian scent to it, and I'm not getting that. I'm just kind of getting that Subway scent. And yeah, the pinkish, mealy looking tomato sort of peeking out there from the side. I did get pickles because I get pickles in just about everything. I don't know if they're supposed to be on this sub or not, but I got them, and I think they suggest red onions on the sub, but I nixed those, baby. Let me go ahead and take a bite. That first bite was practically useless in terms of a review, so I'm going to have to take at least 1 or 2 more bites here, so stand by. Alright gang, I will tell you that this sub is 100% underwhelming. That first bite was just actually bad. The bread came off as stale rather than toasted, and I thought they bake their bread fresh here every day or something, don't they? I don't know, but it's not evident in that bite because it tasted stale on top of being toasted. This definitely needs lubrication beyond the oil, so I would recommend some mayonnaise or some mustard in there just to get a little more lubrication going, to work up the spit, to mix with the meat juices and get you some kind of slurry going on that tells you what this thing tastes like, because otherwise it's pretty darn bland, guys. The meats give you a little bit of presence and a little bit of hope, but then they just kind of fizzle out. You know why? It's missing one important meat. You know what that is? Pepperoni! That's what it is. Why doesn't this have pepperoni on it? That's an absolute mystery to me. Almost every Italian sub I've ever had has pepperoni on it, and this one doesn't. That makes no sense to me whatsoever. So, you know, they really need to work on that. I'm not digging this sub very much at all. The provolone cheese is bland and not necessarily creamy, just kind of plasticky. The tomatoes are, like I said, kind of mealy. The lettuce is bah, it's just shredded lettuce, which gets caught in my teeth and my throat and everything, and get a little bit of seasoning from that oregano, or oregano, if you will, and the oil and vinegar. I think maybe they should have soaked it a little more in there, maybe Jersey Mike's style, if you will, or even the way they do it over at Potbelly, because A, it didn't lend any lubrication to the sandwich whatsoever, and B, it didn't really lend much flavor to the sandwich. I'm extremely disappointed, although I was prepared for disappointment this week in OTR when I came to Subway, because I'm just not a Subway guy, You got to brace yourself sometimes for the inevitable, and that's what happened here. So I'm going to go ahead and give this thing a tepid half of a thumb up, and that's actually pretty high praise, quite honestly. Thanks for watching OTR, guys. Hope you had fun watching all our videos over the weekend, the breakfast lifestyle, as well as the snack briefs. Thanks for watching all of that. There'll be another snack brief tomorrow, as well as either pizza night or takeout tonight on Friday. I'm not really sure. That's up in the air, but we'll find out one way or another. Keep watching. Also, click on the link down below to join the SAS group on Facebook. It's in the description there. Click it and join us, shall you? Also, follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Brandon Reich SAS. When you do, make sure you use the hashtag Snack Society. That way you know what we're eating. We know what you're eating too. In the meantime, like, comment, share, and subscribe. In the meantime, in between time, we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.